I'm a big fan of Arrested Development and your work on that as well. And I know that they have just shot a new Netflix series and are going to do a film. And I have to ask you, are you involved in that at all? You are?
I am. Barry Zuckerkorn is taking care of all the legal problems. And I shot all my stuff in August, early September. And I had the most wonderful time.
What was it like reuniting with the group and returning with all of those actors?
What is amazing is that there was no time, those 4 or 5 years that we haven't seen each other, that we haven't been together, evaporated as soon as they called action. It was amazing to see everybody.
That's great. And I don't know if you're allowed to tell me this or not, but is Mr. Ron Howard still a narrator? Is your friend Ron returning?
Ron? He's still the narrator.
Oh, great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. Wouldn't be the same without him.
No, no. His noise is really annoying, but he's so much a part of it now that they had to use him.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. I can't wait for that. I'm looking forward to that.
It was as funny as we left it.
Oh, good.
Mitch Hurwitz is a genius.
Last question.
Yes.
Fonzie must have really still stick with you after all these years.
It's amazing.
Yeah, tell me a little bit. I've heard you tell stories before about really the impact he's had on children around the world and throughout your life, and it's just such a great story.
You know, the quintessential story for me about having played that character. When I was on the show, I went downtown, L.A. I was the honorary chairman of an arts festival, the LA School District's Art Festival. Thousands and thousands of children, artists, dancers, singers, drama, you name it. I was walking through the crowd, hugging and talking to the children who were watching the show, and all of a sudden a little girl behind me says, "Fonz." And I turn around and her mom is crying. And I said, "Wow, whoa, wait, what's going on?" She said, "My daughter is autistic. My daughter just spoke the first word in her life." Now I go back the next year and I meet the same little girl. She's added 100 words to her vocabulary and asks me to hug her sister because I hugged her the year before. So here I am on stage 19 with everybody, Paramount Studios, doing a show, trying to be funny every week. You're in a sound stage, you don't know what's going on. You go out into the world, and that's what happened. That was so many years ago, that is still so deeply touching to me today.
Yeah, I've heard you tell that story before, but it moves me every time I hear it, and thank you so much for sharing that again.
It was an amazement to me.
The impact that a role
you
can have.
You just don't know, and you meet. I travel all over the world, and it's 2013. The show went off in 1983, and people treat me with such warmth. It is like it's a gift, I have to say. I mean, to deny that character, you know, to say, well, I've done other things now, I've moved on, you know. He will be with me forever.
Yeah, it's a gift to all of us. Mr. Winkler, thank you so much.